Welcome to Remote Learning for the Marana Unified School District 2020-2021 school year. This fall, as we start the remote learning experience, we want to make sure you know how the Marana Unified School District is committed to helping your child be successful. We will be focusing on community building and connectedness, creativity and critical thinking, collaboration, communication, and consistency. For communication, our teachers will be providing a weekly overview on a standardized template for all families and students to access so they know what to expect for their remote learning experience. This weekly overview will be posted every Monday morning prior to the start of instruction so that families can look ahead to what the learning for the week will entail. This information will be posted in the Google Classroom, or you can check Parent View or Student View to see the weekly overview. Here is an example of the weekly overview. You'll notice that the content has been standardized so that all families in Marana can easily access similar information. There is information on here about the teacher's contact information and the course name, along with the description of the learning activities by day. Please look at the reference code on the bottom of the weekly overview to learn more about community building, collaborative Zoom, or flipped learning acronyms that are used on this sheet. We also are encouraging teachers to provide the access information so that families know where to find the different links for the learning activities. Here's a different view for the same weekly overview on a different day of the week. You'll notice that the teacher has put CZ for collaborative Zoom with a scheduled time. This is to indicate the time of day that your child should be on a Zoom session to participate with the teacher and other learners as they go through the content. Instructional access for all students will be provided in a consistent way using the Google Classroom. The Google Classroom is the place where students will go to access all of the instructional materials and other content delivery during learning this quarter. This Google Classroom works in partnership with the weekly overview. The weekly overview gives you an overall idea of what to expect, while the Google Classroom contains details and other features to help your child learn. Please look for links to videos, assignments, or other applications that your child needs to access for the learning that is explained on the weekly overview. We also encourage families to download the Google Classroom app. This feature on a mobile device will allow you to easily reference any information that is being shared about instruction through Google Classroom. For the area of connectedness, we want to encourage families to be aware of attendance. Attendance will be taken through the remote learning model by using Zoom sessions or when a child submits a work product for a class. Anytime a child participates in Zoom or submits work, they will be marked present. As a parent, we encourage you to check attendance on Parent View to make sure that your child has engaged in some way for that day's learning. In summary, we want to make sure that we have strong partnerships with our parents, families, and caregivers, and we hope to accomplish this by providing clear and consistent communication with everyone in Marana. This will be done through the weekly overview and Google Classroom. Much of this information is also contained in the Family Resource Guide, so please feel free to access that information to learn more. And if you ever have questions, the first people you can reach out to are your child's teacher or the building principal. Thank you for choosing Marana, and we hope that you have a great start to the 2020 school year.